quick home streak. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. It seems like it would have been when he left it in the end zone. Hey, guys up front, line up. It's first down. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring it down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. An offensive pressure. Hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. Just underway, and this whole crowd is fired up and ready to make it's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The defense all over it. They stop right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and making the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incomplete for a one straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down at the line, but they're so far behind the chains and really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles. He's going to score. Suddenly we had a lead change on that return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Team on the field now as they set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out of this possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. Howard Press here located. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Ball handed off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Runners that outside linebacker with a clear path just running down him quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the...
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. When he's got some space here. It was a dangerous return. Trying to get him in there. They finally get him by excellent ball position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that one. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42. Good number for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just so worried. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder than knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Split backfield here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 7, Virginia Tech 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Takes the handoff again. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Gain of 2. Coming up.
The Seminoles will have to punt this one away.
Number 7.
They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Handoff in a single back formation. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Picks up 3. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up.
29 Philly, 2-9
On the ground, it's Mason. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offensively, keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Hokies will bring the punt team on the field. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. just a field goal. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. He's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. Spot at the 38. And the Knowles line up on first and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Davis. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Putting up those positive yards on first and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Got a lane, can he get in? No, make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Florida State 14.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cost him 5 yards. And that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Mason. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
It's third and a mile. Looking back to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is putting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. You've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And here's the return now from midfield. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. The Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown to a wide open move. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about it and gifted him a touchdown.
Went after up and good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And his offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So we reached the 2-minute warning of this offense trying to get something going and cut into this lead before halftime. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a flip. They can't convert this third down. And the quarterback comes back looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were beating down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments coming to stop here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the score. Touchdown.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The point makes it a 28-zip lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield. Really, the running back enough room. I tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Carter's been very busy so far, and they finally convert here on third down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the defense.
So on fourth down, now comes the field goal line trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The kicker has good range. This one is from 58 yards out. The kick is up and no good. And that sums up the game so far. And that will do it for the first half here. The Packers now enter our halftime show. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Tight end is incomplete. It's second down.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this time, a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
And it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Here's the target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Hokies are in the red zone now.
Come on, set.
Looking to chuck it again. QB to the tight end for a completion. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire...
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game.
to try to throw for it. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on there. There is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. The Hokies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Igloo! Igloo!
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
On the screen, a pickup of 8. It's now
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Put on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air. If it
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Hackett made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum for the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Well, that out of bounds after another big gain. They have shooting up this defense in the ground game today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that one is after adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a nice ball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Base play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could bring the nail in the coffin.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll go here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And the Seminoles are in the red zone. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 60, set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the handout, though, it's the right side here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return. Back to the interception. Gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down. The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
Florida State 38, Virginia Tech 7.
Ready.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
Slam.
He's going to hand this off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
On on the double.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Powerful running into the secondary. And the tackle is made. The offense now is set up. With some goals on the line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Ready?
The Seminoles pick up enough to get a first down there.
Let's go! Go!
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Florida State to stretch the lead.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to put this one away. Here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over.
Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what we're looking for all game.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's looking to scramble. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide, big hit, and then pick up the first down.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Touchdown, Hokies. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So second and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So now it's 3rd and short from 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down markers.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Look how well this lead that offense properly executed. They can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down. He got it.
Knocks this one right through. And they add to the lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And Hokies offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. The handoff. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
42, spike.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Lasso. Go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. He's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's bringing a punt team on the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed.
Chris, never underestimate a well-coached special teams unit and what it can do for the team, and in this case, the offense. That big return gives you incredible field position, and chances are, if you get a first down or two, even if the drive stalls out, you're already in field goal range.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Seminoles are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. For it on 4th down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.